Hey everyone, Vinayak here. My friend was looking for a budget Android phone which would be a standby in case something goes wrong with their primary iPhone and not wanting to spend too much. Around 10k was what their budget was. So they like Samsung, so the price of the Galaxy F12 stood out. Let's see if it's a worthy budget Android phone. This is the Galaxy F12, a budget Android phone from Samsung. Price is marked as Rs 12,999, but it was purchased for around 10,999. These are the specs of the phone. Wow, quad camera on a budget phone. Have to see how good it is. 6000 mAh battery with 15 watt fast charging. That sounds great too. Made in India, that's a great initiative. Let's open up the box and check the actual phone. Open up the side seals and we have the paperwork fall out of the top cover. The SIM ejector tool is at the back. Here's the documentation within the box. It's important to note that this phone needs to be activated with an Indian SIM. Here's the phone. Wow, it has some weight to it. Let's place it on the side and see what else we have in the box. USB-C charging cable, and this is the 15 watt travel charger. Now for the phone. Nicely protected. The screen is a Infinity V display and the front camera has the water drop styling. Colors available are Celestial Black, Sky Blue and Sea Green. It comes with quad cameras in this square-shaped enclosure which is slightly raised off the body of the phone. It has a flash which is strangely not part of the camera set. The back panel is made of plastic and has this striped texture. Looks like it's resistant to fingerprints, which is a plus. The right side has the volume rocker and the power button, which also integrates the fingerprint sensor. The fingerprint sensor unlocks quite fast. You can also unlock the phone using Face Unlock. The left has the SIM card slot, and on the bottom we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, USB-C port and a speaker grill. The headphone jack is not dead yet. There are two microphones, one on the bottom and the second on the top. Multiple microphones allow for better noise cancellation when on calls. Here's the SIM tray. It allows for two SIM cards and a micro SD card, which can take up to a 1TB card. There are thin bezels on the sides. It will help with holding the phone without activating anything on screen. There's a noticeable chin on the bottom. The 6.5-inch HD Plus Infinity V display has a resolution of 720 by 1600 with a 20:9 aspect ratio. The screen supports 90Hz refresh rate, but only while scrolling through your social media feeds or gaming. Standard refresh rate is at 60Hz, which should help with battery life as the phone doesn't need to update the display when nothing is moving on screen. Colors are good and vibrant, especially watching videos. The display is bright when used indoors, but out in the bright sunlight, you might have a problem. We have an eye comfort shield mode which cuts blue light and prevents eye strain, but when turned on, it will have a yellow tinge. Wideband support enables streaming using Netflix, which is a plus. The phone does come with Netflix pre-installed. The speaker is bottom firing and is loud with good sound quality. But being a bottom firing speaker, there are chances of you blocking it. And you have the option to turn on Dolby Atmos, which enhances the sound. Do note, Dolby Atmos only works when a headphone is plugged in. Now for the performance. The phone houses the 8nm Exynos 850 octa-core chipset with a Mali G52 GPU. It came pre-installed with Android 11 out of the box, One UI Core version 3.1. The phone comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. There is a 128GB model if you need more space, but using the micro SD card slot you can always add more. Testing the device for everyday use, with multitasking the phone performed well without a hitch. There was no visible lag when switching between apps. Gaming, the phone handled games like Asphalt 9, PUBG and Call of Duty with no problems at all. There was a bit of skipping at times, but they mostly ran smooth. Gaming on this budget device doesn't disappoint at all. Budget phones are getting better and better. The phone has a 48MP ISOCELL GM2 primary camera with an f2.0 aperture, a 5MP ultrawide camera with an f2.2 aperture, a 2MP depth sensor and a 2MP camera with an f2.4 aperture. It has a single front camera setup for selfies featuring an 8MP sensor. Now for cameras. Shots in the daytime are crisp and vibrant, and macro is a great option. You can also set the resolution to 48 megapixels. You have to select it manually if you want to take full 48 megapixel photos. The mean shooter and ultra-wide shots look really good in bright sunlight. But when it's dark, the quality does go down as the aperture opens to a maximum of f2.0, which is understandable on a phone that costs around 11,000. Video recording is available in 1080p and 720p at 30 fps, which is decent. Portrait mode allows taking pictures with shallow depth of field effect. The software did a good job of separating the subject from the background. We also have access to Pro mode if you like to tweak all the settings yourself. Panorama for wide shots, food mode for more vibrant food photos, and of course macro mode for close-up shots. Battery life is something you can be happy about. The massive 6000 mAh battery can offer more than a day's usage when under heavy load. So for moderate usage, it should last 2 days at the very least. The included 15-watt charger can top up the phone to 100% from zero in 2 hours and 47 minutes, which is great for such a massive battery. At the present price of around Rs 10,999 for the 64GB model, it has some great specs. A HD Plus screen with 90Hz refresh rate, a 2-day life 6000 mAh battery, moderately good cameras. It's a great pick for this price point. There are other phones at this price point, but my friend wanted a Samsung phone, so we chose the Galaxy F12. So which phone do you suggest at the 11K price point? Comment below. So that was the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.